Hi guys, and welcome to today's pick a card reading, which is have they moved on? So we're looking at, there's 4 groups here. It is intuitive, it is general, so some of the messages may seem a little odd or may not resonate. Just leave whatever doesn't and take whatever does resonate. If you'd like a private reading with me, which obviously be a lot more accurate, you can check the description box below. Feel free to assign different groups to different people, or you can assign different questions even. Listen to intuition in order to adapt the reading to the question you're asking. Okay guys, let's get on with today's reading. I hope you enjoy it. Please be sure to like, subscribe. Please share the reading if you're interested in doing so. Let's get on with it. Hi group 1. So we're looking at have they moved on? Have they moved on? So let's have a look. We've got Ace of Swords, 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Page of Wands. Clarified with Manifest, which is the Magician, and Nurture, which is the Empress. Have they moved on? I would say no. What I would say is they're trying to move on, but they're struggling to. You guys may have a spiritual connection here because we've got the Magician, who is a sorcerer of sorts, you know, like with the other energies. That's how it feels to me, is that this, you've got the 2 of Cups here and Manifest. So this a deep soul connection perhaps with the 2 of Cups, this divine love. We've got the Empress here, which is the divine feminine energy. It's also about birthing a new situation, but I don't feel like it's a new situation, i.e. like they've moved on and it's a new situation. It's more that they feel this energy with you. But I do feel like they want to move on. We've got the Ace of Swords here, which is cutting the cords with the past, having a new beginning. So yes, the desire to have a new beginning is there. But with the Ace of Swords comes a lot of loss. And I can see that. They see you as their divine feminine is how it feels to me. They see you as this deep soul connection. They feel this great warmth and this great joy and this great light from you. Yes, they want to manifest a new situation, but they also really want to manifest it with you. So I feel like whatever is getting in the way between you two is the kind of problem. I don't see that this person really wants to move on. It's like they feel they're being forced to move on. That said, the 8 of Cups is a card that suggests an emotional addiction or a pattern of behavior that's no longer serving this person. So it could well be that they do actually need to move on, but they're staying where they are. Now, if you're in a situation where there's another partner involved, this may explain it, because there's this sense that they need to cut the cords and move on, but they from somewhere else, you know, from another relationship, but they're not doing that. You know, they are trying to move on from you, I think, because they feel like that's maybe the best thing to do. We've got the Page of Wands here at the end and the Ace of Swords at the beginning. So the Ace of Swords says there's this sense of truth. You know, so maybe this person said, you know, I need to move on, or you need to move on. And there was this sense of, it was painful, but it's a new start. And it's, you know, and this was the intention. But the Page of Wands in the future suggests this, like, investigating something new, travel, moving on, investigating something, some new inspiration. So I would feel like this person does want to manifest something new. They do want to move on. They do feel like they're stuck in an old pattern, but they feel this soul connection to you, which is keeping them where they are, which is stopping them from feeling able to easily move on. So I think they want to move on, but they don't feel like, they're struggling to do it because of the deep connection they have with you. And so it makes them kind of want to come back towards you. But I don't know why they can't. There's something in the way. And this 8 of Cups could be the answer. It could be an addiction, a problem that's in the way. They may not have the ability to overcome some sort of obstacle within themselves. So it could be an old relationship. They could be already married to somebody else or in another relationship. So they're not able to kind of take what they've got and do something about it, is what it feels like to me. So have they moved on? They're trying to, but they're not really being that successful. That's the answer. Loads of love, guys. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you on the next reading or on a private reading. In the meantime, see you soon. Hi, group 2. How are you doing? So we've got 2 oracles for clarification. So we are looking at, have they moved on? King of Cups, I would say no before I look at anything else. High Priestess. The Lovers, no, they haven't. 5 of Coins, no, they haven't. They haven't moved on. Yeah, no, they haven't moved on. They need to move on, but they haven't moved on. Yeah. No, they haven't. We've got King of Cups, the High Priestess, the Lovers, 5 of Coins, Opportunity Beckons, which is the 4 of Cups, and Release, which is Death. So death is the moving on energy. It is the letting go energy. It's a painful ending. It's not one you choose though. So whatever happened with you guys is evident here. You know, that they are very aware of the ending, and that it was painful, that it was sudden, that they didn't like it, that it wasn't nice for them. Even if they were the ones that caused it, still doesn't mean they liked it. The Opportunity Beckons, the 4 of Cups, they have new opportunities to move forwards, hence Opportunity Beckons, but they don't take it. They're still looking at what was. 5 of Coins, they feel rejected, they feel cast out. So it may be that you ended it with them, or you have distanced yourself from them. Even if it's them that's distanced themselves from you, they have got this kind of like, poor me, I'm out there and rejected energy. So have they moved on? No, they're still in this lack mentality. They're still in the pain of the ending by the looks of it. They're still mourning over the past. They're still looking at what they've got, thinking, you know, this isn't what I want. A lot of them are still mourning the situation that happened. They don't feel ready to move on. They don't want to move on, I feel. It's a weird one. It's a bit like Group 1 was a bit weird, because I feel like it's a little bit weird in the way Group 1 was weird, is what I meant. Because it feels like they don't want to move on. But then why are they not coming towards you? Maybe something else is in the way. The High Priestess is a card of silence, mystery. So either this person is, you know, ghosting you or ignoring you, or is not communicating with you, or vice versa. Maybe it's both. The King of Cups, they feel like the King of Cups is not a moving on energy. The King of Cups is the male partner and the lover or love interest. So no, this person still wants to be your love interest. This person's still there as your love interest. This is someone who wants to be your partner, but there's a silence between you. There's a difficulty here. There's a mystery going on. The Lovers, there's a soul connection here. There's a soul connection, but it requires authenticity, honesty, openness. And that's really difficult when we've got the High Priestess, which is this mysterious kind of hidden energy, a kind of illusory energy as well. You know, because of the moon aspect with the High Priestess, it's like this kind of like illusion and silence and not speaking and not expressing and not really showing how you feel or what's going on. So I feel like there could be a bit of game playing going on here, but it doesn't have to be. It's more that there's a separation or there's a lack of communication, and this person does feel like they are still your partner. They feel like that's the right thing. They feel this deep soul connection, but there are issues around connection, authenticity. There are issues around opening up and communicating with each other. Opportunity Beckons generally is like this closed off energy that says, I'm not ready at the minute, or I can't open up right now. There's a lot of pain still from the breakup or the separation or the argument or whatever it was that you had. It feels like it was sudden, and the silence has created a sense of isolation and pain, is what it looks like to me. And there's no, I don't get any sense of blame or whatever here necessarily. It's just that that's what it is. You know, this person, have they moved on? No, they still see themselves as your partner, but there's a lot of mystery around this. It's to do with the painful ending. This person doesn't want to move on, but equally is still in a sort of a lack energy, and they're maybe not showing their authentic selves. So that could be causing some confusion. Yeah, they're not ready to, they're still upset about the past, hence they're not moving on. But also they're still connected to you. They still see you as their partner as well. Hope this makes sense. Loads of love. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next reading. on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon. Hi Group 3, how you doing? So, have they moved on? We've got the Devil. I'd say no. Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups. No, they haven't moved on. They haven't moved on. Yeah. Refusing to see Two of Swords. Just breathe. Four of Swords. No, this person hasn't moved on. This person feels very attached to you, maybe even unhelpfully attached to you. This person could be a bit obsessive about you, the Devil. This person feels this massive emotional connection to you. I feel like this person has maybe even been offered another relationship, or this person has the potential for another relationship, but they don't see it because they're too busy stuck in the past, mourning the past. I feel like there's somebody new around them, but they're just too attached to you to want this other person. And even if they are with someone else, it's not wholehearted because they feel like they're too stuck on you. I mean, it's quite simple, this one. There's not really a huge amount to say. They're refusing to see. They're refusing to see the new opportunity. Four of Cups, Five of Cups. You know, the Five of Cups is this idea of crying over the past instead of seeing what's on offer. If you just turned around, if he or she just turned around, they would see there's a new relationship on offer, the Ace of Cups, but they don't see it. Why? Because they're still mourning over what happened with you. Four of Cups, there's the Ace of Cups here for them. But they don't see it because they're too busy thinking about what they've got at the minute, which is a lack of you. The Devil, they feel very passionate about you. It could have become obsessive. The relationship breakdown could have caused quite a big trauma to them or an issue with them. The Four of Swords, just breathe. This is a recovery energy after a heartbreak. So this person needs to recover. This person needs to breathe. This person needs to move on, and they're in mental angst and torment. They feel tormented. They feel trapped. They need to recover. So no, they haven't. But also to bear in mind, they are also quite, by the looks of it, quite traumatized at the minute. You know, they feel, even if they caused it, and of course it's a general reading, so please don't misunderstand. If they've been horrible or done something horrible, I'm not in any way sympathizing with that or saying, oh, poor them. Because it's a general reading, we have to sort of take a view on the information and kind of interpret, you know, based on our circumstances. But what I'm saying is this person does feel traumatized by what's happened, you know, and they need to recover. They need to move on, even if it's just to move on from the pain. Because this person's become either angry or upset, or, you know, they've got all this ego energy, this fearful, attached, painful energy regarding the situation. So no, they haven't moved on, but it's not like they're sitting there with romantic feelings, seeing butterflies and hearts, although they may be in part. But more than anything, there's this sense of regret, loss, pain, sadness, torment. If they did something wrong, they could very easily feel completely trapped in the pain of it, guilty, resentful, blaming themselves, blaming you, whatever. You know, there's a lot of torment going on here, is what it feels like to me. And so even though I think a lot of them have been offered a lifeline via another relationship or whatever, they're not interested because they're too busy feeling tormented by what happened. So no, they haven't moved on, but it's not necessarily in a good way, you know, because they're kind of quite traumatized by it all. They need to take a break, relax, recover. But they're not doing at the minute. Okay, guys, hope this makes sense. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next reading or in a private reading. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. Hi, Group 4. Have they moved on? Let's have a look. We've got Six of Coins. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got Six of Swords and the Knight of Cups. We've got Feeling Alone, which is the Five of Coins, and Shine, which is the Sun. Have they moved on? Some people aren't going to like this because I'm going to say no again. which upsets people very much when there's a yes or no question and all 4 groups are no or all 4 groups are yes, like it's my choice whether they're all yes or no. And then people complain in the comments, but some people just like to complain. That's their energy. But anyway, I would say I hesitated because this person is not as straightforward. I mean, I can't remember group 1 now, but the last couple of groups were really like, no, this person hasn't moved on. This one is tricky because this person wants to offer something. This person, it's a complicated situation with this person, is what I see, which I'm sure you would agree with. I don't think this will be a surprise to you. It could almost be that it was never really a proper relationship in the first place or something like that, or it was always a complicated situation or something like that, because I see this person wanting to make an offer towards you. You see, we've got offer here, offer there. This is a proposal. This is often a generous offer. So I feel like this person wants to give something to you. They want to offer you something, but they're stuck. They need to move on from the past, from the difficult feelings, but they've got the 5 of coins, which is this feeling on their own. So have they moved on? Well, it's like they're not moving towards you in a way, but then they are in another way. They want to offer something to you. So have they moved on? Not really. But they're stuck. They're struggling to see it. They're struggling to see how they can make this offer. They need to move out of these darker emotions. The 6 of Swords is about, even though it's difficult, moving on from the past and moving forwards. The 5 of Coins is about moving forwards, needing to move forwards. Seeing that whatever difficulty you're in, it'll pass, and knowing that nothing lasts forever, and that you don't need to feel alone. There is someone here for you. So this person kind of is stuck in a kind of isolated energy. In a way, they want to give something to you. They want to offer something to you. They want to shine. They want to offer something. This is the light of love and joy and happiness. But in order to do that, they've got to unstuck themselves, if that makes sense. And this Hanged Man energy is like not seeing something in the right way. So there may be an obstacle or an issue or a problem around moving towards you. So have they moved on? I don't really feel like they were ever really with you to start with. And if they were, maybe it wasn't full commitment. Maybe they were always had one foot out for whatever reason. But they do want to offer something. And it does feel like a genuine emotional connection. But then at the same time, there's something about this person that keeps them isolated, that keeps them on their own. Maybe they're afraid of commitment. But, they do want to shine. They do want to offer. They do want this new beginning. So, no, I don't feel like they've really moved on. But I don't necessarily think that this person is as simple as, well, they'll want to be with me then, or they'll want to get back together. Because I think this person struggles to see that. It looks to me like they've never really had a problem with how they feel. They feel something for you. They want to offer something to you. It brings out a joy and a radiance in them, but they feel isolated, or they're not able to connect with it. They can't see it, or they can't see how they could make it happen. They're not prepared to move on from where they are, or they're struggling to move forwards from the position they're in order to manifest the situation or to be able to move forwards. Guys, I hope that makes sense. Loads of love to you. I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you on the next reading or on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon, guys.